channel. So for those who haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I hope you would subscribe after you watch this video and like as well. So today actually I'm going to share to you my experiences to different ESL companies that I joined. So actually my journey as an English teacher started back in 2008. So I just gave birth to my son, my first child, and actually yes, I was looking for a job at that time, and I went to Ortigas and then applied in one of the ESL companies there, which was Hangbok-Yegang. So actually it was Academy 21. So at that time my salary was really low, and it was also broken schedule, so I really had a hard time because I had to go to work at 4:30 in the morning, and then I finished work at around like 11 p.m. So yes, I slept like in the middle of the day, but it was kind of hard. So some teachers actually just went back to their apartments, and others just stayed there in the office. So yeah, I did both. So when I stayed there, okay, and my salary at that time monthly, I guess, was only 8,000 pesos. That was in 2008. So after that, actually I got pregnant, and then I gave birth to my second child, so my daughter. So okay, and then after like a few months, not really a few months, only after a month, yes, I joined English camp. So I stayed in Tarlac actually for 1.5 months. So I stayed there. I also experienced man-to-man classes, so I went to the students' apartment, or yeah. So I also had a training in Enos company actually. This one is also in Ortigas, but while I was training there, actually yes, they removed me because I was late. I mean after lunch, so I came back like 10 minutes late. So we should be there like 1 p.m. but yes, I came back at 1:10. So after that day, they gave me a letter and then kind of dismissal. So very strict. Actually, this company offered a really good training in ESL. Okay, so yes, maybe that wasn't for me because instantly I was removed in the internet, and I found Happy English. So that was in 2009 actually, and then they paid $100. I'm sorry because now I'm using dollar. 100 pesos per 55-minute class. Okay, and it was kind of fixed, so we had to work 8 hours a day. So again, I think part-time or full-time, it was up to me or up to us. So I worked full-time, so I tried again 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. and then I slept during the day again, and then started the classes at 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. because that's 12 midnight in Korea. So by the way, yes, those were Korean students. Okay, I don't know, maybe I was tired of the schedule, and I was looking again for a higher salary. Then I heard that home-based companies offer higher salary at that time. So I tried my eWorld. That's in 2010. So actually my boss was Kevin, so he paid $3. So I forgot the conversion at the time, so $3 per hour. Going to compute, it's really higher. It was higher than 100 pesos per hour. So yes, I tried home base, and yeah, luckily yes, I got this good company. And then that's the first time I got my direct student. So not from my eWorld. Actually, I didn't get students from my eWorld, so don't do that. I mean, when you are in a company, and don't try to fish students from there and try to make that student your direct. So how did I get direct? Actually, my old student was looking for me, and then like, why were you not in that company anymore? And then yeah, I told that I'm doing home base now. And then like, oh really? I want to try. So yes, that's the time I actually had my first direct student. My problem was actually the payment. So I didn't, PayPal was not kind of popular at that time, so they sent salary, or they sent the fee in Western Union. But the rate, I mean the fee in Western Union is actually high. So, and it was hard for the students, you know, to go to the bank or wherever it is in Korea and try to send money through Western Union. So this student of mine, actually I was really glad that he was my first student. So yeah, we actually tried a lot of method, and then this university student at that time, he was a university student, so he sent me a card, Citibank, and then yeah, that's the time, or that's our method in receiving money. So he's just sending one through that card, and then I will just withdraw here in the Philippines. The only disadvantage to that is up to now, banks deduct a big amount of charge whenever I withdraw money. So the limit is 10,000 every withdrawal, and every time you withdraw, they set, actually in the ATM, only 250 pesos, but in reality it becomes like 500 to 550 pesos. So very high charge. Okay, but of course really convenient for the student, because online banking, and they would just send the money in one, and when I receive here, yes, I will just go to the ATM and then withdraw it. So but sometimes, like when I was in Rizal, so I really went to Citibank. I tried to look for the Citibank like in Eastwood, to reduce the charge, because if I withdrew there, really the charge was so little, only like less than 100 pesos. So there, that was the beginning of having direct student. After that, okay, I don't want to mention this, but okay, this is part of my journey. Okay, so I met this partner. So he messaged me on Skype that he wanted to start an ESL company, and I helped him. I gave him books. I gave him idea what to have in the website. I even helped him with the logo and the name. And yeah, we started the business. I even hired teachers. And then he just kicked me out of that company. And yes, maybe because of greediness. So he tried to communicate directly to the teachers and yes, pay to them. I wasn't able to manage the teachers because I was kicked out of the company. Okay, so after that, yes, another client, I call them client, so messaged me, Chinese this time. So again, we had this company. I don't know exactly the process, but it's in Taobao, so it's like selling. So it was hard. The system was hard because Taobao would hold the payment first, and then if the student had any complaint, Taobao won't release the payment to us. So there was a little problem with the payment at that time. But yes, Yvette and Crystal, they were really kind girls, partners. So yes, we had classes and editing as well. So yes, we edited essay. Okay. Yes, another Chinese boss. So she messaged me if I could teach IELTS. So that's the time actually I learned how to teach IELTS. So yes, I am forever thankful with this Chinese boss for giving me that training and opportunity, yes, to learn how to teach IELTS. Then that was in 2013. Okay, in 2014, another client messaged me. Actually, they just found me. They got my Skype and then messaged me. Okay, and then yes, this lady actually offered me to have classes via VoIP phone. So I like this because the rate was so high, $12 per hour, but the classes only 10-minute class or 20-minute class, and using the VoIP phone because some students are already at work and then they would receive my call while they are at work. So very convenient because they're just going to use their phone. So wherever they were at that time, Subway, so yes, they were Koreans actually. But I got a problem with that third-party person actually. I didn't like it because somehow in this way, because I had to pretend that I wasn't American. So I had to have this American accent, and I had to pretend that I was in Santa Monica, California, and then whenever a student asked me, how's Santa Monica? How's the weather there? I couldn't pretend anymore. I felt guilty. So yes, I left this company. But yeah, the rate was high because I pretended to be an American citizen. So yeah. Okay, then okay, so I met another boss in 2015. So she was Christine, and actually she was the nicest boss I've ever met. So yes, unfortunately I had to leave her because yes, I was always looking for a higher offer and a good opportunity. So then still in 2015, Mr. Kim found me. Who's Mr. Kim? Mr. Kim is my partner in Korea right now. So he's the one giving me a lot of editing works, and soon, yes, we're going to have classes as well, because now he's in the process of having this academy. So hopefully, yes. And okay, we've been together for more than 4 years, so I think we're going 5 years this June. Yes. Okay, so yes, he found me. He sent me a message, and then yeah, asked for some samples of my editing work, had a test, I passed, and then he asked me if I could be his partner. And yes, again, I am very thankful. I will be forever thankful to Mr. Kim, because I have continuous job, I have classes, and I have editing. So if I'm going to compute my salary within a month, yeah, it's quite good because of the combination, yeah, classes and editing. After that, yes, in 2018 I joined skiing. So yes, whenever I feel like I have free time, why not use, and getting more students. So yes, let's face it, direct students come and go. Sometimes you have lots of direct students now, sometimes only a few. So you need to survive monthly, and you can't just depend to your direct students. But actually I depended so much to them in like 2012 to 2014, but yes, it was not always like many. So yes, I had to look for a company that would provide me yes, enough number of students. Okay, and then yes, I am lucky and happy and proud that I'm part of skiing school. So I also joined Reply and Amazing Talker, but I don't have students with them because yeah, I stopped with the Reply. And with Amazing Talker, it's kind of a competition. So yes, they will send you a notification that there's a new student, and only 3 teachers can actually send messages to this student. And most of the time when I clicked my account, yes, it always says like the student was already contacted by another teacher, so I didn't get a chance. Okay, so yes, there you go. Those were the companies that I joined. So yes, I got lots of experiences because of them. I learned a lot because of them. If I could just record everything, so yes, I really have a kind of there's so much difference, so big difference actually, when I started in 2008 up to now. So I'm really proud to say that I am an ESL teacher and an editor, because I improve our quality of life because of this job, and at the same time I could take care of myself. So yes, thank you for watching, and I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. See you soon on my next vlog. Bye.